Joy Foundation today as a decent office. Am I right? And sitting side by side with the Gosa National Secretariat here in Jos. But beyond that, the crop of personnel, starting from, well, you heard the chairman of the board, that is our indefatigable Barrister Hulda Fuangchi, that spoke on behalf of the board. And earlier, the program manager spoke, and then later, the executive director, Mrs. Vo Shom, that has been very successful in development work. She was invited to lead DC Joy Foundation. And believe me, if you go there, the quality of materials coming out, and you saw some of the pictures of interventions, we want to relieve Derek Joy in every ramification. Support DC Joy Foundation. This is one of the legacies of Gosa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, and thank you very much indeed. While the session for DC Foundation was going on, I'm happy and glad to announce the presence of our Benue branch. Can Benue branch be? Yes. These are people from Benue. You're welcome. And we recognize you and say you are much welcomed. You are back home. Yes. And do I have the kind permission of our president to ask the chairman of Benue branch to greet us? Yes. Mommy, you can talk from there, please. Thank you.
Hello, on the behalf of all Benue people that came to Gindri and reside in Benue, I want to greet all of you. And I want to say, how are you? Nsunechi. So, we've been alive. I personally have not been showing up for a long time. A lot has happened to me and gone through me that some of you know about. But the branch is very much alive. And even now, can you believe we are here on courtesy of one of my classmates, a Gosa 69, that's a medical doctor in England. He sponsored a vehicle that has brought us, will stay with us and take us back. We've been active but at our level, but we have never forgotten the national. National can bear us out, even financially, that we are up to date. And we are glad to be here again. Once again, greetings to all of you from Benue branch. Thank you.
You can say that again, Mommy. And you didn't come alone. Our own former Vice President one, Princess Nancy Tiohe. Yes, let's appreciate her. And you can't believe it. Isanka Hall, Sayo of the 1964. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for coming, sir. Yes, that is the spirit. That is the spirit. Thank you very much. Okay. Can we invite the building committee, the chairman, to come and give us a report? Is the chairman around? Honorable Pam Bodman, can we have a report of building committee? Let's appreciate him as he comes. Yes. Thank you.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang, ably represented by the Secretary to the Government, Architect Samuel Jato, the Chairman of the occasion, His Highness Engineer Isiaka Yusufu, the Chair Lady of the occasion, Dr. Mrs. Kacholom Gang, the Honorable Commissioner for Higher Education, the President and National Executive Council members of Gosa, past presidents of Gosa that are here, our royal fathers here present, the living ancestors here present, members of the high table, senior Gosa members that are here, all other Gosa members, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to present the interim report of the Gosa Works, the Ad hoc Works Committee. The National Executive Committee of Gosa set up an ad hoc works committee. Immediately they came on board in 2022. This ad hoc works committee has the following persons as members. Professor Evelyn Kankum, she's a member. Engineer Bidi Boat, a member. Architect Joseph Laguma, a member. Engineer Rose Duffy, a member. Town Planner Kefas Yilwang, a member. Architect Imatan Shindai, a member. Architect Dombut Zita, the secretary, and myself as the chairman. May I please ask if the members are here to stand up for recognition, please, briefly. The members that I have called their names. We really appreciate all of you. Thank you. In June 2022, the Works Committee gave a proposal for the renovation of Vincent Hall with a cost of about 50 million naira at that time. After careful deliberations and considerations, it was resolved that the capacity of the hall should be increased to an additional 300 persons capacity. If you remember, the Vincent Hall was a very small hall for those of us that used to go and do debate in GHS. We hardly could even enter at that time. So we decided to increase the size of the hall so that it can accommodate us, particularly when we have conventions and when we go for the reunion services and our town hall meetings. So this led to the expansion of the hall at all sites and additional facilities. An additional space of about 500 square meters was provided for the following: a well-defined entrance porch, 9 numbers conveniences, a backstage, a VIP waiting room, offices, changing rooms, and a store. Following the expansion of the hall, it became necessary to raise the floor level, which was initially below the natural ground level. This led to additional work of filling and construction of a new floor, that is the German floor. Also, for the sake of durability, the ceiling specification was changed from mineral fiber, that is the suspended ceiling, to gypsum boards. The expenditure so far that has been taken, concrete and block work, we have 20,180,500 naira. Painting and screeding, 2,300,000 naira. Doors and windows, 5,428,300 naira. Terrazzo tiling and the floor finishes, 3,779,000 naira. Electrical, including the piping, wirings, and fittings, 1 million naira. Plumbing, 709,380 naira. Roofing, the steel trusses and roofing sheets, 23,755,500 naira. Ceilings and fascia, 11,439,600 naira, bringing a total of 68,592,280 naira. The project is a 95% completion now. For those of us that will be going for the reunion service, we would encourage particularly the ladies from girls' school to go there and take a look, because we will be doing the town hall in the boys' school. I would have said that we will do it in the girls' school so that we can see the investments that you have made. Let me use this opportunity to specially thank the president of Gosa for all his, advice and experience. He goes with us to Gindri, makes sacrifices. Even when we are not able to go, he goes there as an engineer and he advises us. We also would like to thank the former executive governor of Taraba State for his contribution, Professor Bogoro for his contribution, His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Maazu also for all his contributions. These people have made tremendous contributions for us to see the Vincent Hall being refurnished and renovated. Thank you so much, and we pray that when we call upon all GOSA members to contribute for the development of the school, you will come forth for us as you have always done. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That's a nice report. And it's for you to get an update on what is happening in Gindri. At this juncture, we'll call the financial secretary now. We had skipped that position. We'll call the financial secretary now to give us an update on our statute. I invite the financial secretary, Ganan Washpam. Let's appreciate him as he comes forward to do justice to that. We'll soon be out of here after the financial report. Then we'll go to the next one. Thank you.
Permit us a few minutes so that the Secretariat can distribute the financial report. Okay. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Before you is Gindri All Student Association financial report from 1st November 2022 to 31st October 2023. Page 1, opening and closing balances. As you can see, we started this financial year with the sum of 12 million as our opening balance, 848, 825 naira 1 kobo. The closing balance stands at 13,276,335 naira 49 kobo. Page 2, investment in stocks and shares. You can see the situation of our securities, Access Bank, and Corona Insurance. We have a total share in assets at 35,403 shares, while in Corona we have 7,156 shares. Interest, number 3, interest on bank deposits is at 75,553 naira 87 kobo. Page 3 is the income report. In number 4, you see the income from Gosa at 50 donations as follows, to the tune of 18 million naira. Number 5, Bangu crisis, IDP support. We got donations from well-meaning Gosa members, both within and in diaspora. We really appreciate the support on a short notice. It's to the tune of 1,761,126 naira. The list of the donors is on page 11. Number 8, donation towards the mini convention is there. Stands at 64 million. Sorry, I think there's a mix-up in this calculation. Put together, the total is there, but it's not 64 million, so I beg your pardon for that typographical error. Number 7, induction fee. Uniform sales and other sales stands at 1.8 million. Stands 1.8 million. Number 8, goodwill messages, Gosa at 50. Number 9, also goodwill messages, mini convention, as at 31st October 2023. So we have income from set levies, number 10. On page 10 is the income and expenditure. Account. I just want to bring you here so that you look at the actual figure from donations from the mini convention. It's on number 6. on page 10 is 26,350,000 naira only. So you take note. The figures we erroneously put down here as 64 million is actually 26 million. You can view that on page 10. It's actually 26,350,000 naira. That's number 6. So from set levies, we got 6.5 million naira, as it is written down there. Brand dues stands at 251,912. I want to seize this opportunity to thank all the branches that have been trying to pay up their dues. We encourage the others to do likewise. Bank charges, withholding tax, VAT, and other expenditures is the first item on the expenditure side. 55,378 naira 61 kobo stands as all the deductions from bank charges from all the 7 accounts. Works Committee during this stated period, as you can see, expended 31,714,508 and 80 naira. Number 14, Gosa at 50 expenses is there. Stands at 11,536,000. 11,536,000 naira only. Salaries for our staff in the Bridget William ICT Center and the Gosa Secretariat here in Jos is on number 15. The total amount of salaries paid within the period is 2.05 million. Administrative and other expenses stands at 2.093 million. Mini convention expenses stands at 8.5 million naira. On page 10 is the income and expenditure as at 31st October 2023. So we have a surplus of 13 million naira, 279,542 naira only. Page 11, Mango Crisis donation stands at 1.7 million naira. Page 12, branch dues standings. Mama rightly said from Benue, Mama from Benue rightly said they have cleared. It's there for you to see. On number 2, Benue branch have no outstanding. Congratulations, Mama and the Benue group. Page 13. Summary of Gosa outstanding set levies. We want to thank the sets for coming up with the outstandings, because the president said this year that he wasn't going to ask sets to pay any more levies, that the levies are getting one too many. So he urged on sets to come up with their outstanding levies, and indeed, most sets did us proud. Some of them tried to meet up their outstandings. I want to thank everybody, every set, for that. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Can we have questions or comments or inputs?
Comments, if any. Comments, if any.
You want the mic?
Okay, can somebody adopt the motion first for us to receive for comments? Who wants to move a motion?
Correction.
We'll receive first, then make corrections. Say Ankar Bani. Say Ankar Bani na magana kai. Why ne na say? Until we receive and then we say correction. Yes.
Motion facts. Okay. Honorable President, I, Professor Jose Mutir, move a motion for the adoption of this report for discussion. Thank you.
Any seconder? Any seconder? Where? I can't see the hand.
I, D.G. Wabdiel, of set 7-6, second the motion of Professor Mutiger. Thank you.
Good. I don't think we have any contrary. Okay.
If there are corrections, please make them. Or should I take us through page 1?
Sorry, I want to make a correction on page 12.
Page 12.
I think the reporting date is ending is 31st October. But on that page, it starts 1st November. Yes. Page 12.
Yes, thank you for that correction. Yes. 31st of, let's correct that, 11 to 10. Because our reporting year ends on the 31st of October,
Just get the correction.
2023.
Yes, not 31st November, but October. Thank you.
Any other corrections? 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much. Corrections. Page 3. Page 3, number 6. Donations, mini convention 2023. If you add these figures from 1 to 9, it adds up to 26,350,000, not 64. Thank you.
Thank
So
you,
the
Mr.
correct is
President.
26,350,000.
Yes, like I said, if you go to page 10, line 6, you will see the figure that's supposed to be there.
No, let them correct as we go. Don't draft them. They will now go to page 4.
Page 4. Page 4, any corrections here?
Clarification is in page 4, number 9. Number 9, if you go to 24, you see Plateau State Ministry. What happened is that this payments are made into an account. When you go to the account, you just see Plateau State Ministry. I tried even to open it because I get alerts too. I couldn't get a definition more than this. So it amounted that we needed to go to the bank. So it's for now, just let's accept Plateau State Ministry. Eventually, we'll go to the bank and get the correct details.
Yeah,
It's a good
thank you, Mr.
It's
President.
a good message sent by somebody, but it's recorded Plateau,
Yes, the narration was incomplete from the bank statement and even from the alert that we get. But if there's anybody that sent the goodwill message here, he can help us with the correction as we move on. Number 11, page 5. Branch dues, I'm sure it's clear. Page 6. Gosa at 50. Expenses is on page 6. Any comments, any observation? And corrections. Okay, we are doing corrections. Okay, page 7. Any corrections? Page 8. Page 9. Mini convention expenses. Any correction? 17 page, what, sir? Page 9, 17. 2023 should be added to that line. The subtitle heading, many convention expenses for 2023 can be added there. Thank you, sir. Page 10. Page 11 is the list of donors for the Mangu IDPs. Page 12, branch annual dues. Any correction? Are the branches satisfied with these figures? Is there any branch that has not been updated? I believe we are up to date. Page 13, summary of Gosa outstanding set levies. Where are the set chairman? Can you look at this page critically? Page 13. So you'll be sure that you have not been shortchanged or you have not been updated. Set chairman, look at page 13 critically. If you are satisfied with the figures there, then, and you have an understanding, I will now suggest you see us at the Secretariat to redeem your liabilities. Which one? Set 84. Set 84, I can see you have 750,000 to meet up. 670,000, sorry, that is from ICT levy. Okay, perhaps you should come to the Secretariat with evidence of your payment. Then we'll reconcile that aspect. Thank you very much, Prof. I can see set 87, 1987 set have cleared theirs completely. Congratulations to the set. That is my set. Okay, microphone. Okay, let me give him. There's a comment here. Let me take one comment.
1969. I'm seeing that we are owing 150. I think we have to go to the Secretariat to rectify because I quite know we have paid this money. 1969 set.
Okay, thank you very much. 1969 have cleared theirs too. So you meet us at the Secretariat, sir.
Mr. Chairman, Presido, I think let's put some realism into this set dues. If you look at set 55, you are saying 50,000. I don't think set 55 will give you anything again now. We'll take it. No, it's true. There are sets now that whether you like it or not, they are all made up of retired people who are struggling. And so I think it's better we write off some of these things as against bringing them year in, year out. It's better you write them off, probably up to the 80s, late 80s, early 80s. But if you leave these ones, you say it says 56, 650. Who are you seeing in 56 here, for goodness sake? Probably just about one or two of them are alive. And then 57, Babaya recited down by you there. Why will they get 525,000 naira to give us? So I think let's write off, let's agree now as a house and write off some of these ones so that we'll have a clean sheet. So that when we old ones come here, you can't come and say we are owing. Thank you very much.
Hello?
Thank you very much. May I just modify what has just been said? I know that there are vibrant sets, and these vibrant sets are able to offset levies of the older sets. And I feel that we should just appeal to some of these sets, to especially set 82, to Chinechem 84, 82, 76, such sets, they'll be able to help out the older generations. I so move. Thank you very much.
Any more comments?
We're soon closing, please. Let's move ahead. We have another event coming up much later, please.
Any more?
Yes, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, members, I would want to back the idea that some of the vibrant sets can pick up along the road the set dues of the older sets. If we do not levy them, it looks like we are going to bury them when they are not dead. So let's keep their levy alive. It may not increase, but let's keep it there so that some people, it is now an idea in the House now that it is possible for a set to pick up the dues of the older sets. So we should think about that. But to write it off may make some sets to go to sleep, praying that they will get old and then it will be written off. And we should not do that. So please, we are appealing, as you travel along, pick up the bills of the older people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Bakfur.
Of course, we are now going to be going into comments, observations from the report before we accept it as a document. So the report is with us. Anybody who has a comment to make or he feels it should have been reported this way, I think the floor is open. Thank you very much. We can take the comments and then answer them so that we may not answer all at one after the other. We can take them as the Financial Secretary, as they're making the comments or questions, you'll be noting them and then we'll respond. Thank you.
Any more comments on the financial report?
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to join this interesting debate about levies against sets. I noted that some sets actually have maybe a member or two still alive. It would be an unreasonable legislation to levy a set whose members are largely gone. And I also think that when these levies were set, note was not taken of the activities of sets which on their own had gone to Gindiri and made massive investments in projects without reference to general convention rules. These investments are very useful to Gindri, and I do not think that we should ignore them. Perhaps what to do is, if a state has invested in Gindri, in projects, there should be a write-off at least to the level of such an investment. Because I think these set investments are the lifeblood of our intervention in Gindri. We should not kill them off. The set initiative is very important. And if sets have gone to Gindri and invested, we should recognize that instead of giving them a double bill. So I support those who say convention should take note and not write bills against sets, especially when members of those sets are largely gone. And two, if members of those sets have gone to Gindri unilaterally and made very useful investments, it should be written off against them. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you, sir. That's another opinion noted. Any more comments? Okay, Professor Evelyn is on her feet. Okay. Sorry, you.
Somebody is talking there.
Exactly, Prof. What she is saying is that the rule is that you cannot go to Gindri unilaterally to do a project if you have outstanding levies against your set. Sorry? Please, MC, can you give him the microphone so we'll hear him?
What we are looking at, sorry, Mr. Chairman, what we are looking at is a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. A situation whereby we will be losing. It's not admirable at all. I think we should think seriously about it and move on. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
One more comment and we'll close, please. We have other activities.
I wish to stand on the existing protocol. I would like to align with the first suggestion. I would like to align with the first suggestion of General Temlong. I think when somebody has reached a certain age, it should be respected. So I don't want to waste time. I wish to suggest that from 1955 to 1970, there should be a waiver for all of them. If you like, survive, then the next generation will waive it off for you so that we don't keep on repeating as if they are owing anything. Thank you very much.
Let's close this.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for listening and your comments.
I am of the set of 1970. There are still people in my set who are chasing government appointments. So how can you give a waiver to that kind of person? So they shouldn't be given any waiver. Please, if you find that even sets before me, some of them are still chasing contracts, some of them are still taking the appointments of these small ones. So why should they not pay? And then if they send their children to Gindri, their children can pay for them. So learn to send your children to Gindri so that they can pay for you when you are old. Thank you.
No problem. Hi. 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 Okay, I think now we're ready to listen. I think this is open discrimination. I am 66 set. I drove myself. In fact, I refused to come with a driver. I came with my wife and I drove. Only two of us. I'm still strong and you are discriminating against me. Why? Ha! So if you say that we should not pay, I think you are disgracing us. I don't want to say something like back to sender. So please, I'm begging you, don't discriminate against us. Thank you.
The case is now closed. Let's appreciate our royal father. Having heard that, you will permit me to request two people to speak and we will close from this place. One, first Gosa president is seated here. Koda kace mana yara barkanku da yamma. We will be happy. Baban yara.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have been asked to say something. I think our chairman has introduced the word that he's against discrimination. So on my part, I shall pay when able. That's 57 cents. So having said that, I think seriously, I think the younger sets should consider helping out. I think there was a levy that my set had to pay. I think 500. In fact, I'm not aware of all these additional levies. But somebody in another set helped us out with 200,000. And myself and the other surviving person brought another 100. So we paid 300,000 out of 500. So this additional ones, ICT Center and all the others, in spirit, I'll pay, but that is when I'm able. Thank you very much.
We'll get words from our royal father, the Ataten, the Royal Highness. Sir.
May I beg to dwell on existing protocol that has been established here? For almost all of us that are here, this is the first time that I'm coming to a Gosa convention. I just saw an invitation with my name on WhatsApp, and then of course I discovered that it came from the Gosa president. And he told me that I should come here today, and that is why I'm here. You have observed that since I sat down, I have not said anything. I have just been trying to hear and to know exactly what we are talking about here. Well, of course, when it comes to matters of money, you can expect that the older and the younger are not going to be on the same page. This is because money means a great deal more to the younger than to the older. But in any case, I've noticed that, truly speaking, Gosa has really done some of those things that actually be able to live on a alma mater. As a member of Set 67, I've not seen any member of my set here, but we have been communicating with them on WhatsApp, on phone, and most times, whenever anything like money is going to be paid, they get back to me, and sometimes I ask them to rest so that I'll do it instead of them. At other times, I'll also ask them to do it instead of me doing it. Therefore, it is something which we do, and to a great extent, everybody is very, very happy about it. So truly speaking, I must say that I'm very happy that I am here today. I've learned a great deal by the grace of God. Any other time that a meeting of this nature is going to hold about Gosa, if you refuse to tell me, then it means that you don't like me. So I really appreciate this. I really appreciate it. And only God is going to take care of everything else that we are going to do here and all other programs of Gosa in the future. May God bless all of us. Thank you so very much.
While we're getting closer to the end, I have this information to pass. In his way of doing things and assisting the upcoming Gosa members, the former Commissioner for Works, Pam Botman, graciously has offered to give tickets for the dinner. 2019 set, 5 of them, first come, first serve. 2020, 5 of them. 2021, 2022, and 2023. When you come, the tickets have been paid. You can only be identified through Longbul Seleng. Set 1990, which is a class he belongs, they also have some of the largest. So when you get to Victoria Seleng, you will get the ticket for free, first 5 in each of those arms. Wannan kyautan ya kamata mu tafa ma yaran. Ku kuna ganin kaman ku wofi ne za a baku? A'a. Let's encourage the younger ones as they come to the dinner. Finally, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency is in our midst. You cannot see him physically, but he is here because the Secretary to the government is here representing him. We cannot leave this place without hearing from him. So it's my singular honor to ask our brother architect Samuel Jato, a Gosa member from childbirth. His father is Gosa, and he too is Gosa. So everything about you is Gosa. Let's appreciate him, please.
The Gosa president, the chairman of the occasion, Your Excellency, the husband of the Deputy Governor, our royal fathers here present, members of the high table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I bring greetings from His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, the first elected Gosa President of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang. He sends his greetings and apologies as he is unavoidably absent. I hope that he will be with us this evening for the dinner.
he sends a message to tell you that we need to put our heads together. We need to join hands to support his government so that we can shine the light, so that we can make a mark. You are aware that this government inherited a backlog of 11 billion unpaid salaries, but to the glory of God, by October, this has been cleared. Gosa are pace setters wherever they find themselves. Let's not allow the colors of our houses, our tribes, or our religion to divide us. Let us turn our diversity into strength so that we can grow, so that we can make progress as a state. The debate that has been trending here is quite interesting. Dr. Kwegu is my father's classmate, state 57. And they have a backlog of 525,000 naira, which I will clear for them by the grace of God. And this is just so that to encourage other people to do the same, because I don't believe that we should waive it. If we waive it, it is going to cause laziness. So let us clear it. It is better. I believe we are all tired, so I will not talk too much. Maybe when we come back for the dinner, we can discuss more. Thank you and God bless you.
Sir, I was expecting after clearing that of your father, you will clear that of your set. Ash, are we on the same page? We'll check that later. Thank you very much all for coming. This privileged information is that you can see we are streamlining all these things across the globe. And I can tell you at the moment while we are seated here, Senator Diket Plang, as one of us, is watching us from Kigali. I have seen some people calling my attention that they're watching us from UK. They're watching us from, I say, Ashemwa, we have gone international. We thought we were just local. Ashe, we've gone far and wide. On this note, you will permit me to invite Gosa President for his closing remark before the convention committee chairman will give us updates on what next to do. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, and I wish to appreciate everybody. It's been actually a very wonderful day. There are doctors amongst us, and I'm sure they will agree that our stay here would help in your BP. Whatever worries you have, the mere fact that you are in the midst of your own, in this atmosphere, that is the best place to be. So I thank you very much. On these levies, I just got information that said Gosa said 82 had actually cleared the levy of set 55. So we'll check our records. And I wish to appreciate the Secretary to Government for this very big step and commitment and sacrifice that he has made to clear the outstanding of Gosa set 57. And I'm sure a lot of us are thinking, because we have parents that are Gosa, we have even our royal fathers that are Gosa, and maybe we'll think, in the words of Anche Zurfin Tunani, by the time Mungama Zurfin Tunani would equally react to some of these issues. So we thank you very much. We'll have the official vote of thanks again from the chairman of Mini Convention Planning Committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, can we have some quiet? Okay. We should all thank General Temlong specially because he ignited a fight that nearly consumed him. But we benefited from it. So thank you very much, General, for bringing up the issue because it brought more than 500,000 into Gosa account. And to Architect Jato, the SGS, you know, the son of a Gosa, a good boy, who sees the friend of his father as his father, decided to take the burden of the friend. So thank you very much. We want to thank all of you. We were scared that maybe this hall will not have anybody after all. But we can see that you are full. It's only that these flowers from Yellow House, they are hiding many of you. Yes. But so we want to thank you all for coming. We are grateful to God that those from Benue, they have arrived. And I'm sure they are going to enjoy the convention. All of us will enjoy the convention. We thank you for trusting us again in 2023 to be able to organize the convention. Can we have all the committee members, members of the planning committee, please can you stand up wherever you are? You see them, the committee members are all over the place like NYSC, like Gosa. Thank you very much for a job well done. And we believe that by the time we reach tomorrow, the buses will take off at the Gosa Secretariat. We will repeat this in the but Gosa Secretariat, for anyone who will not want to come to eat, but I don't know why you will come to Jos and you will not come here to eat later. All right? So we will do the other announcement in the evening. So please make sure that you come back. Go, refresh yourself, and come back for the dinner. But the members of the planning committee will still come back in the dress they are wearing now. You will not change your dress. You will come with the dress you are wearing so that we will understand or know where you are. If someone does not get food, he or she will just hold you and tell you that I have not gotten food. So we want to thank you very much for trusting us again with this convention arrangement. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Secretariat. The time for the dinner is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the evening. Don't come at 9 o'clock because we may be winding up and then you will not have food to eat. So come at 6 o'clock so that we start with you, okay? The activities will start by 6, all right? And then I think that is just it. Your Highness, thank you for coming. Thank you for leading this session today. We are grateful. So we'll see you later. Can someone move for a motion for the adjournment of this meeting?
We have to move it officially. That's what I was waiting for. We cannot do that. Okay. I have Professor Lar.
The chairman of today's occasion, distinguished members of Gosa, ladies and gentlemen, having spent a great morning and a very rich deliberation, I want to move that we adjourn this meeting to continue in the evening. Thank you.
The chairman of the occasion, with all due respect to our seniors here, my name is Santos Ayuba Larab. I also adjust a bit that the motion that has been presented for the adjournment of this meeting for the next convention, that's next year, 2024, I so second, and I wish us well.
No counterfeit. After the last prayer, all of you, there will be a group photograph outside. All of you that are here and said 1983, you have a group photograph immediately. Don't go away. Stay tuned. It's on that note that I'll invite our father, Mr. Gaka Hall, to close this session with a prayer.
Please, shall we all rise for a prayer? We are in prayer. Father and our God, we thank you very much for this period of time together in your presence. We are grateful to you for seeing us this far. And we truly appreciate your goodness, your faithfulness, your mercies, and your grace upon us as always. Thank you for Gindri, for what it means to us and what we mean to you. We pray, O God, for all that we have discussed, for all that has transpired in the course of this convention. We term it mini, but it's major in your sight. And Lord, you will watch over us and let us make a good purpose for the convention in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for the safety you granted us in our journeys. Thank you for the great time of refreshment we've had together in meeting old friends. Thank you for all that have made time to be here. Thank you for the planning committee, their works, their commitments, and their sacrifices. Father, you are a rewarder. Thank you for all the monies that have been spent. Thank you for all the equipment that have been used and you watched over. There's not been any breakdown or any damages to any of us. And for any, we thank you so much for our Father. We pray as we go back to refresh ourselves for the evening. May you go with us. Prepare us in spirit and in body, that our coming back will still be in your spirit and in your purpose. Lead us, O Lord, and continue with us as we look forward to the reunion service tomorrow. Be our guide, be our shield, be our son. In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Yes, go. The mass has ended. Said 83, Kusayana.
Hallelujah. Somebody make some noise. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Hail my Jesus. Somebody hail my Jesus. Hail my Jesus. Hail my worship